Hi, before we start this ASMR video, I'd like to thank all these members on my Patreon for their continued support. If you're looking for any content that I create on other platforms, check the link below. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to the training session. I'll be your trainer today, and I'll be teaching you how to work your body effectively to feel like you've been pounded all over after a session in the gym. Is there anything I can do for you before we get set? The light's a little strong in your eyes. Sure, let's bring that down. There we go. Is that a little better? Perfect. So, you've come in today, as I can see, for a session in the gym. You're new to this, are you? Okay. And do you know what you're trying to work out? Let me just have a look at your body here. Just have a gander, see what we were working with here. You've got excellent proportions, I must say, so just have a look. Yes, okay, I can see that you're well endowed in many areas in your body. You've got great biceps, legs like tree trunks, a tiny snatch waist, lats that just fill your body. Like I said, you're well endowed. Your muscles are spectacular. Maybe you want to train me. I could learn a thing or two from you. Alright, so before we begin, my name is Woe, and yours? Good, it's nice to meet you. So, you paid for the extra session to learn a little bit more about your body. Excellent. As your trainer, as your gym trainer, I will certainly maybe teach you a thing or two that you didn't know about your body. Good. Can you just, can you flex your bicep for me? Like this? Yeah, go ahead. You take your shirt off if you want, but I just want you to flex your bicep like so, please. Really show it off to me. Great. Let me just look at it. Keep that. One of the things about working out, you can let your bicep go. One of the things of working out is understanding contraction, and the longer that you hold a contraction, the more your muscle's gonna feel it. So go ahead with that bicep pose. Let me just. Quite thick, very dense, and the girth. You are quite blessed, I must say. How big is that? 23 inches. Are you sure? Let's not be as modest as that. Let's maybe bring you down to 17. You can make it a goal to work up to 23, but 23 inches is a lot to take. Not sure if you've ever seen what 23 inches looks like before. No, that's okay. That's okay. Nice bicep. Let's see on the other one now. Go ahead. Flex that other arm for me. Give it a test. A nice squeeze. Ooh. Does it hurt when I squeeze it? No, good. Quite dense, but soft as well. Lots of girth. I love that. That is a thick, dense, and girthy looking bicep that you have. Now go ahead, just give me a double bicep pose like that. Go ahead. Let me look there. Yeah, okay. They look about even. Pretty even, I'd say. Maybe your left one's a little bit bigger, but that's nothing that we can't fix. Just put a little bit more emphasis on that other bicep. Good. Now, anything else that we're looking at here that you're looking to improve? Your chest. A lot of people want to work on their chest. They always want a bigger chest. That's okay. I want a bigger chest. They want a bigger chest. She wants a bigger chest. They all want bigger chests, specifically yours. Now let me just have a look to help. To help, I'd like you to flex just this specific part of your chest. Do you know how to flex your top of your chest? Alright, so you're just going to stand your arms spread. You're going to fold your arms in like so. When you do that, it rounds your shoulders, and then I want you to squeeze your shoulders inwards. You should feel your upper chest in these areas contracting. So go ahead, bring them in. Let me have a gander. That is. So we're lacking a bit. Most people lack upper chest development. It's just not something that they have. A lot of people have underdeveloped upper chest, and then they have quite a defined lower chest. It's just what happens in human anatomy and the way that the body builds itself, but no worries at all. So let me just have another feel. Okay. Great. Okay. It's nothing that we can't fix. Ways to increase your upper chest. A lot of incline action, pushing up, like so. Instead of pushing out, you want to push up. Think of incline bench press, incline dumbbell bench press. Shoulders where you really are arching your back and pushing. You're trying to emphasize these front areas of your body. Good. Thanks. I've been working out quite a long time trying to build my upper chests. What do you think? Would you say that I'm building one? Give a flex. Sure, why not? I'm your trainer. You can see what you maybe want to look like. What do you think? Is this something that you would aspire to look like? Enough about me. I'm here for you. I'm here to train you. Well, I guess that we'll call this a consultation to start. You can put your shirt back on. As much fun as it would be to have our shirts off. Have everybody look at us. Let's not draw too much attention. Alright, so chest, great. Arms, what about your back? You know, your back actually looks pretty darn good, I'd say. Like, I'm not really worried about it. You've obviously, I'm not, what do you do for work? You're a delivery guy. That makes sense. Oh, even a furniture, like moving of houses. It makes a lot of sense. Where you don't do a lot of pushing, but everything is pulling. You're pulling everything. That's why your back is so built. It makes sense why your biceps are bigger than the average person. But your back, like your traps here, your neck, and like your lats. Your lats are a little underdeveloped. That's these muscles. I guess I have to show you again. Your lats are these muscles right here. They look a little underdeveloped. A little underdeveloped. Probably because you do so much pulling, like where you pull and you pull and you pull, but you don't ever reach down to activate your lats. When you have decent size lats, you can start to, most people stand there like this. You can't really see the lats, right? But when you arch there's a tag here on my, there we go. I know, I just got this shirt, and the tag was rubbing my back. Perfect. Okay, so your back is good. We will work on your lats on either side. We will work on your chest here. Biceps. I think your biceps are, honestly, I think they're okay. I don't think there's something we need to worry about. Your midsection, let's see. Just lift your shirt up just a bit for me, please. Well, you're not shredded. That's okay. I don't think everybody should be shredded. Just a time and a place. Let me just flex your abs for me. Not bad, not bad. I can distinctly tell that you have an 8-pack. Most people only have 6. That's a lot. Everybody has the same amount of abs. It's your insertion points on what becomes visible. I can visibly see 8. Not extremely well, but go ahead and flex those abs for me. There's definitely 8 there. When I flex, I've got a little bit of fluff on my stomach, but when I flex, there's 6. That 8th one is well hidden down underneath my waistline, to the point that nobody would ever see it, unless I was just, in my birthday suit. But I'm not going to do that when I'm working out at the gym or training my clients. Can you imagine? Boy, that would be quite the session. Okay. Now, let me look at you. Honestly, your stomach doesn't really need a lot of work. It's just a diet will shrink the waist. Same goes for everybody, so don't beat yourself up on that one. I've got some to lose as well. Your waist, like I said, you got a snatch waist, beautiful. In comparison to your shoulders, nice and broad. We want the triangle. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the triangle where your shoulders are out here, and then your waist sort of goes in, creates a nice looking symmetrical triangle. Keyword, symmetrical. Have you ever seen somebody that has not that you would, most people are pretty even on what they do with their body, but that has a asymmetrical body. It doesn't look that good. You want that triangle taper into your wrist like this. I know it looks like a heart, but just imagine a triangle. Widest part is your shoulders, narrowest, your waist. Now, your legs. Your legs look pretty big. I personally don't believe that we need to work on them. You do a lot of lifting, a lot of squatting and pressing up, so you got some tree trunks. They look really good, honestly. If you wanted to make them look better, maybe you could grow your calves a little bit. They're a little lacklusting, but your quads, good. Now turn around for me. Let me just check out those hamstrings. Bend over for me, please. Good, alright. Your hamstrings are a little lacking. You do a lot of pressing motions, but I don't really see your job having a lot of hamstring activation, so maybe you're a little bit, you're quad dominant. Not a bad thing, but could certainly work your hamstrings a bit, taking a little bit of the emphasis off of your quads. Even it out. How's that sound? And like I said, working your calves a little bit, that could certainly help. Overall though, what's your timeline? What are you thinking in terms of a goal here? 3 months, 6, 9, 12, 2 years? What? Rome wasn't built in a day, remember? remember, it takes time under tension to build a body that you can be excited about. 6 months. We can do a lot in 6 months. Now, before we get into our gym session, are you looking to build muscle? Are you looking to sort of stay the same but do a little bit of recomposition? Change the way your body looks while maintaining the similar weight? Or are you looking to lose weight and sort of tighten things up a bit, look a little bit more shredded? Keep in mind, if you want to diet and lose weight, it will be hard. You will be hungry. There will be days where you do not want to work out. A calorie deficit is no walk in the park. Everything in your body will be saying, eat food. If you want to maintain, we'll just keep your calories at what it is to maintain your current weight, whatever that is, through our calculations. If you want to put on muscle, well, you're going to have to eat a little bit more daily. Not a lot. Not a lot more. Maybe 200 to 300 calories more a day to build muscle slowly. You don't want to put on too much fat while building muscle. So which one is it? Maintain. We can do that, certainly. So you're going to be eating, based on your height and everything, probably around upwards of 3,000 calories a day. Your height and your weight and your age, 3,000 calories a day to maintain it. That's including your activity. So to maintain your weight, 3,000 calories. But what we're going to try and do is we're going to up your protein, bring down your fats a little bit, because I saw what it said on there. They're a little high. And then we're going to use the rest of your calories for carbohydrates. We're going to be going for a rep range of 5 to 8, where you can't really even do 8. It's just that's the top tier number, and then we're going to do 2 sets to failure. A warm-up, 2 sets to absolute failure. Failure being 8. So make sure that rep range of weight gets you to 8, but no more. We want to stress the muscles. We want to create those little tiny tears. How's that sound? Good. Margaret at the front desk will give you your outline of what we've talked about. You can pay her. She only accepts likes and comments and subscriptions. That's all she likes. So she's going to ask you when you go up there to hit the like button. She's going to ask you to hit the subscribe button, and she's going to ask you to leave a comment. That's her form of payment. And I will see you in about 20 minutes where we will do our first workout.